Before we get this started, we want to make a very special announcement that we have merchandise. If you go right here, teespring.com/store/the-wannabe-merchandise, you'll see it in the description below, or you'll see it right here. You'll see our new merchandise, as you can see right here. We have 4 items. We have a white Wannabe shirt. We have the Wannabe podcast shirt. Pretty unfuckwittable, because if you look at the back, it says unfuckwittable. Then there's the Wannabe podcast logo. So if you click on it, you'll see the different colors. We have pink, gray, black, blue.
And it's like all the avatars in the Wannabe podcast sign itself. We got
see it right here.
Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, and Korra.
Yep. And then we go back here, the Wannabe podcast hoodie. Boom. Right there, right there, right there. If it's your first time purchasing, you can put your email in and you'll get 10% off your first order. So please go support and cop your new merchandise. Thank you. What's up? Welcome back to the Wannabe podcast. Today we are doing the part 2 of responding to your guys' comments. This is Chris Bazai right here, and this is Nate Lowe, and let's get into this video. All right, first question. What would your team avatar be if you were the avatar and you could choose any person at any age? That's overpowered.
All right, look. So I was thinking, like, okay, if I could pick my team avatar, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna pick everybody strong, Katara, Toph, Bolin. No. That's why y'all gonna have a boring ass trip, bro. I got Sokka, I got Milo, I got Bolin, and I got Iroh. That's a fucking trip right there. No? Am I tripping?
What about the bitches, bro? We need bitches.
I swear to God, this is why you're a simp, and I'm for the boys. Straight up. That's a fun ass adventure. Someone tell me I'm wrong. Someone tell me I'm wrong. I mean, I would love to have all the cuties, Suki, Katara, Oppo. No, we're here for the enjoyment, all right? Straight up. That's it. Done. Don't talk. No, it's over.
All right, my team would be Zuko. If I was because you can't pick Aang or Korra. You can't pick Aang or Korra. So if I was the avatar, it would be Katara, Zuko, Bolin, Toph.
That's a 4, yo. How big is your squad? Appa can't
and
carry
Suki. And Suki. That's 5. Give me that 5.
That's a big ass
squad. Give me that
squad.
5. I need Katara because I need that ride or die.
Bro.
And I need the healing powers.
Bro, I promise you, your squad boring as shit. Straight up.
It'll whoop your squad though.
Bro, who's having more fun on the adventure? Iroh?
It'll whoop your squad though.
Iroh? Milo?
I'm the avatar. It'll whoop your squad.
Bolin and who? Who else? Sokka.
Okay, I have Bolin. Is gonna take Bolin. Zuko is gonna hold back. Just hold back, Iroh. He's not
getting annihilated.
He's not gonna get killed.
Bro, you know Iroh's.
Katara is taking Sokka and Milo the fuck out of there, and then I'll take you on.
Bro, Milo is whooping ass. Straight up.
Nah.
Bro, y'all forget my boy is the GOAT.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill little dude.
Milo's eating
I'll kill him.
asses. You're tripping.
Easy. I can easily kill him.
You not see my TikTok about Milo?
No, I seen that little fart bending little dude. He little got it. He little got that shit. He little got it. He little got that for.
Bro, my squad's having. Bro, that's just imagine Sokka, Milo, and Bolin, all 3 of them interacting.
That'd be a funny show. That'd be
fucking hilarious. Remember when Bolin and Milo were interacting like season 3?
Yeah.
Bro, with Sokka added to that shit.
That'd be hilarious.
So funny.
I bet Sokka and Bolin would be fucking amazing.
Great friends. And I just have Iroh in there for the wisdom, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just
let you know. He's your little compass. He'll tell you where to go,
exactly,
you know? Yeah. Knowing both Aang and Korra's personalities, how do you think they are, and how do you think they would perform if the roles were switched?
All right, so we're going Korra in Aang's situation at 12 years old. I don't think she's beating Fire Lord Ozai if she trained that quickly, because she didn't even know how to go into her avatar state as an adult. She struggled with it back then, and she couldn't even get airbending done until she was an adult, and struggled with it for a long time. So if she never had airbenders to teach her how to airbend, she would have never gone in on her own. So she would have just had 3 of the elements completed. Meanwhile, Aang, if you pampered Aang till 17 years old the way you did with Korra, I don't think he's struggling with any of her villains. Like, I think he's genuinely going to beat Zahir. He's just with airbending alone, Aang's a way superior airbender compared to Zahir. I don't think he's struggling with Amon because he could go into the avatar state at will at like 13, so he's going to be able to do it at 17. And we saw how the avatar state beat Yakone, Amon's father, mental bloodbender as well. I think he would have stopped Unalaq before he even got to Vaatu. He's more spiritually inclined. He wouldn't have betrayed his teacher like Tenzin or his own father, like how Korra just got all butthurt and like, no, Unalaq can teach me. Yeah, big old tantrum. No, you can teach me. You don't know nothing. I don't think Aang's like that. And then Kuvira's big old spirit freaking machine is crazy. But I think in the same scenario, they would have beat her the same way. So Kuvira might be the most difficult, even though she's not the strongest at all compared to any of the other ones. But he's struggling way less compared to everybody else here. Like how Korra was scared to beat Kuvira when they had that one-on-one battle because she saw her setbacks from Zahir. Aang would have never had those setbacks.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think he would have just prevented all that. Keep it a buck. If you pampered Aang the way you pampered Korra,
Rap.
it's a wrap.
Tostada raps. But let me tell you this, that I think
Tostada raps?
Yeah, Tostada raps. I think Korra, if you put it in Aang's position, she would be the opposite of Aang, because remember Aang didn't want to fight the Fire Lord. He was a little confused. He didn't know what to do with the Fire Lord.
Oh yeah, didn't want to kill him.
I think Korra would have easily, and it would probably led to her demise, that she would have easily been like, no, I want to take him, you know,
100%.
a little hard-headed.
Yeah.
And then when she goes there, she'll probably get her ass whooped.
Yeah.
Easily. By a comet, Sozin.
If she fights Ozai during the Sozin's comment, she would have lost. If she fought otherwise, she still would probably lose. But
Yeah. But she would get whooped, bro.
Yeah, she would.
I mean, she get her ass whooped.
By Sozin's comment, Ozai.
Think about this,
I think
bro.
she'll just lose because she won't even have all the freaking elements completed.
Did she even personally beat any of her protagonists on The Legend of Korra? Did she even beat any of them? Did she kill or get rid of any of them? I don't think she did.
Kuvira, they were really even in their fight until the whole thing went. Because, like, even when they're fighting in that thing, she's struggling with a really prodigy metal bender, so she struggled. Zahir, she was poisoned, but she didn't win. The airbenders won it for her. Amon was just a plot hole that made no sense.
Mm-hmm.
No sense.
He just all of a sudden left.
Yeah, it's like,
How about Unalaq? Did she beat him?
She did beat him, but it's like from help from a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like Janora brought Rava back to her, so then Rava and her was able to, you know, just like it's all insane amount of help with each one of them.
Bro,
like
Janora,
Mako was able to hit Amon with lightning and like throw him off. You know, it's like little things.
And her whole team had to beat the Red Lotus. They had to, like, she needed help from them. She couldn't take on the Red Lotus by herself. Definitely not.
Honestly, I don't think Aang can fight all the Red Lotus by
I don't
himself
even
either.
think so, yeah.
That's wild. Those dudes.
Wait, you don't think Prime, the one that... Okay, so Prime Aang, the one that did Amon's father, that went into the
adult
state,
Aang?
Adult Aang, you don't think he can fully take out Red Lotus?
I think he could. He might actually be able to take out.
He might take Red Lotus. He'll whoop Zahir. Somehow he's gonna get him.
But when they're all fighting together, that fight would go crazy.
Out of curiosity, how do you think the Fire Nation would be affected if Iroh's son didn't die?
Iroh probably would have been Fire Lord, because then he would have had his son, and then the whole thing would have never happened with Ozai. And Iroh would not have hunted down Aang. Probably would have tried to change all the things that has happened, all the wrongs that have gone wrong. He's all about balance. He didn't even want the Moon Spirit to die. He could see into the spirit world. I just think balance would come back.
Way quicker than it did with Ozai, right?
Way.
And the thing about Iroh, he knows the importance of the Avatar.
Yep.
He knows, because he's very in tap with the spirituality. Even when the Fire Nation was attacking the Water Nation in the North Tribe, and General Zhao shocked the fish, he knew that would be a bad thing. So that gives you an indication that you need balance.
Yeah,
you need balance.
Mad, yeah.
So you need the Avatar there, you know? So I think Iroh knows the importance, right? All right, next question.
Mm-hmm.
In your opinion, what is the strongest nation?
The air nomads got taken out.
Mm-hmm.
I think if their nomads were an offensive and aggressive type, they would be the strongest. But other than that, I guess the Fire Nation.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the Fire Nation.
From what we've seen in Avatar: The Last Airbender, you would have to say it's the Fire Nation because they're the main fucking thing. They're taking over everything.
Especially on the Sozan's
Yeah.
Comet, they're like near unstoppable by anybody.
Yep.
I don't even think Bloodbenders are gonna be stopping them on a Sozan's
On the
Comet.
Sozan's Comet. And the only person that could stop it was the Avatar, who had all 4 elements.
Yeah.
No nation could stop the Fire Nation at that time. Then when we see in Legend of Korra in season 3, we saw how powerful airbenders could be.
Yeah.
With Zahir and then also the new airbenders, we could see how actually deadly it is, you know? Because you can't see it, first of all. Second of all, it's like a lot of the moves are used for defense, but it also can be that offense game is crazy.
No, it's crazy when it's really offensive.
Yeah, when
Especially
it's
seeing how like you could take air out of someone's lungs. That's crazy.
that's actually wild. Bro.
That's wild. It's
That's
hard.
wild. But it takes a while for the fucking air.
Yeah, it takes
But
like
I bet later, years later, once they finally develop like fully airbenders, I bet the fucking moves will get crazier.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we saw from Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Legend of Korra, you see how the bending just totally freaking changed. I bet they're gonna be flying.
You think so?
I bet people are gonna be learning how to fly. That's freaking crazy.
But it's a really serious thing to fly though, because flying's been around for a while, but no one just gets rid of their attachments like that. He had to lose the love of his life to start flying. It's pretty hardcore.
But let's make an argument for the earthbending. We saw with the Dalai Lama, when there's a good army of earthbenders, that's actually kind of tough to fight, you know?
In season 4 with Kuvira's army, they're crazy strong.
Yeah.
No, they're like crazy strong.
Earthbenders, I think, are underrated.
I think Earthbenders have like the most potential to just completely go off. No one talks about.
Isn't earthbending the one that has? I'm pretty sure they have the most benders. If you compare it to, in Avatar: The Last Airbender, they must have had the most benders.
They're like the biggest cities too, and all that shit.
Yeah, they had the biggest cities.
Yeah.
I think they had the most because the Water Tribe was only the north.
Yeah.
Airbending, there was nothing.
There's also swamp benders for water too,
but not a lot.
Yeah,
and then, but the Earth had a bunch of kingdoms and shit. You know.
Yeah.
That was pretty wild. I think that's definitely
No, they were the ones that
underrated.
are giving like the Fire Nation the most trouble too. They were struggling to capture those.
Yeah. Because they had to break the wall. They had to fuck with the Dalai Lama, you know.
Dalai Lama. Why say Dalai Lama?
My bad. The Dalai, they had to fucking go into it to actually take it over. Azula had to do that, you know.
Yeah.
It's just hard because when there's a lot of them.
Yeah, and they're really strong. They
are strong.
They
They're
know how to
tough.
fight. Especially their sub bendings are like the best too. Like
Hey, get
in
it.
majority, like metal bending, lava bending, they're just really hardcore. It's really beast.
It's
It's the most effective in group battles.
it's tough. Get it? Tough. It's tough. Get it?
No.
No. All right, next one. All right, matchup between Iroh and Ozai, but both in their prime. Who would win?
So Ozai has more raw power. I think it was even said by the creators, but like it's obvious Ozai has more raw power. But I gotta go with Iroh because of technique. He studied waterbending, knows how to redirect lightning, and he trained with the last dragons, baby. So he got more technique to him compared to Ozai.
And he owned the last dragon, right? He's the one that had the last.
No, he had the chance to kill the last dragons, but he didn't.
Oh, but he did. That's what I mean. Yeah.
He said he did kill him, so no one else would go looking for him.
And he didn't kill him.
He didn't kill him.
Oh, and those dragons that you guys saw with Zuko and Aang, that egg could be a dragon in there.
No, that's Zuko's dragon in Korra. Remember how Zuko had a dragon? That's
the
theory.
dragon?
Yeah.
That's a theory?
Yeah.
Damn. That's pretty dope.
That's dope, huh?
I like it. But you think
Go ahead.
Iroh and Ozai, bro. Iroh and Ozai. If it was a 1v1, I mean, Iroh knows how to redirect the hatred that spews from Ozai, and he's seen it with Azula too. He knows how to like redirect it and use it on them, you know? But I think Ozai, when he was facing Aang,
I think that Ozai was stronger, but I don't think that's
yes.
I don't think that's Iroh's prime. I think that Ozai is stronger though.
Oh yeah, that's not Ozai. That's not
Iroh's prime.
Yeah,
but I think
that's not Iroh's prime.
I think if Iroh went to fight Ozai then, I think it would be a really close fight, and it could go either side, but I'm slightly leaning towards Ozai because his raw power was wild.
Dude, and he was full of hate at that time. He really wanted to take over the world.
But
He
it wasn't
was
even
ready
just
to-
like hate because like Zuko finds out the true meaning behind firebending isn't hate when he went with the dragon.
Yeah.
That's why he couldn't firebend anymore.
Mhm.
So it's not even like the hate, but it's like Ozai's raw power was crazy.
But that is hella true. That's Iroh's. That wasn't his potential.
That wasn't his prime, and that was
his
Ozai's prime.
That's crazy. No, that's a good thing. But in their prime, Iroh, I believe.
I think Iroh
From what we've heard.
especially redirecting lightning to someone that shoots literal thunderbolts from his hand.
Yeah,
Ozai be throwing crazy lightning compared to everything we've
that's
seen.
crazy.
Like when you're shooting that stuff at Aang, bro, you just see freaking thunderbolts.
Mm-hmm.
Then we see Mako throw some lightning, a little.
Bro, I swear the camera's freaking. Is it tilted?
It looks a little tilted.
It looks a
Why?
little tilted.
We're not 6'9", bro.
I think it's a little tilted.
You telling me that you don't see some Leia in that hair right now?
In my hair?
Like, if you put it to the side.
Write in the comments, guys. Write in the comments if you think my hair looks like Leia, Princess Leia.
They have to see the back. Yes, just show on the back real quick. Show on the back. Oh, bro. Y'all know the space buns. Talk to me now. Talk to me.
Y'all see it?
Y'all see it?
Y'all see it? Let me know. Let me know. Go ahead, let me know what y'all think about my new hairdo. My hair did. All right, next question. Final question.
How many minutes has this been so far?
This has been about 16 minutes.
All
right.
Damn, we're getting long than you.
Secondly, I would like for you to discuss plot holes in Legend of Korra. Just tell me your main issue with Legend of Korra and what your biggest plot hole.
The biggest one is definitely the Amon plot hole. Like, he was probably the coldest villain we've seen. My favorite one. And they made this dude.
Crazy.
Bro, he was like out of all villains, I was genuinely like, oh, damn, how are they gonna stop this fool? When I found out he was a bloodbender, I was like, there's no way. And this fool got pushed out with 3 air punches, and he makes a whole freaking tower of water as high as the whole building. And I'm like, oh, Korra, it's done. All you have is airbending. You gotta do some crazy shit. And he goes and runs away.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, weakest ending to one of the dopest villains. So here they ended cool, you know?
Yeah, the whole everyone, and then
it was all
they had
it
the
was
ceremony.
it was so important to that.
Yes.
Oh, Janora's ceremony was fire,
Yes.
bro. I got goosebumps. But the Amon ending was so whack. And in season 2, I don't want to even get into.
Season 2, you can't even understand it. You have to rewatch it probably like 3 times.
That shit does get a little confuzzling.
Bro, if they just went from season 1 to season 3, that would make so much more sense.
Yeah.
Because if you think,
I
like,
think
bro,
that the manning Rava and Vatu were just, it was so extra to this whole like Avatar line.
season 2 wasn't even needed. If you look at season 3, the whole part of season 3, the beginning, was they're trying to get rid of the vines from season 2. Then they just totally forget about it.
They do.
They're just like, fuck it.
But
Let's
then
just go and get these
the
Red
vines
Lotus.
come back in like season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do come back in season 4. But it's like, it really wasn't needed. They really could just make the show about Amon and Zahir, and it would have been so much better.
Yes, it would have been, if they did 2 seasons of each, that would have been amazing. And their
Super.
ratings would be so much better if it was like that.
100%, because like, just imagine 2 seasons just lava bending, Ugazan and Bolin fighting. That'd be dope.
But you know, it'd be even better than an entire new show like Legend of Korra. You know, it'd be better than that. The season 4 of fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That'd be fire. I want to see all the past avatars, the season of them fools,
That'd be crazy.
like Yang Chen,
Or even
Kyoshi.
if it was season 4 of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then we got to learn how they do it, like in Korra. You know how they do a lot of flashbacks. If we learn like that with those, that would be even good.
Yeah.
That'd be better. That'd be dope. But yeah. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see next. Get this video. Do you think we could get 150?
150 likes for a part 3. I know y'all could do it. You almost got 150 on the part 1.
Yeah.
Ask for 100.
You know what I'm saying?
150.
And comment down below what we should what you
next
guys want us
questions.
to talk
Yeah.
about next.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for the next questions. Can we get this to 150 likes? I'm not sure.
I think we can do it.
I think we could do it. And yeah, thanks for the support. Also, don't forget to cop the new merchandise. And yes, please subscribe. And we're out.